Hi, it's Matt from Go Green Autos. So here we have a 2011 Mitsubishi i-MiEV. If you don't know, these are the first mass market electric cars in the UK. Well, I say mass market, they didn't really sell too many, but they were the first proper manufactured electric cars. Before that they were conversion type vehicles. So these came along in 2011, just before the Nissan Leaf. Primarily in this country we get them badged as a Peugeot Ion or a Citroen C0, but they're all made by Mitsubishi, and this is the original Mitsubishi. The Mitsubishi ones tend to be higher spec, as this one is. It has a touchscreen sat-nav in it, and reversing camera and heated seats, which none of the Peugeot or Citroen models have. This one is in really nice condition as well. It's in outstanding condition. I have waxed and polished it, and the bodywork is just stunning for a vehicle of this age. I have also had the alloy wheels refurbished, and it's got brand new tyres all around as well. It's also got a new 12-volt battery up front, and as you can see, paintwork is in fantastic condition. So let's just talk about condition first. Very little to point out on this. As you probably know from my videos, I point every little mark out, so it allows people to buy them without coming to view, because obviously I deliver these cars all over the country, and it's a bit awkward sometimes for people to come and view first. So hopefully these videos give you the confidence to buy it without making the effort to come and view, and then I'll deliver the vehicle to you. So there's only a couple of very minor things to point out with this. The first thing, which isn't quite so minor I suppose, is a bit of scuffing there on the rear bumper. This is all plastic, so that's not going to rust. And apart from that, the rear bumper is in really nice condition. A couple of little marks there, but really small. And then there is a tiny little dent in this door there. And that is it. It is probably the best condition i-MiEV Ion C0 car I've had. I've had ones much newer, much less mileage than this, and they haven't been as good condition as this. So, you know, there is nothing else to point out. Even the mirror caps are good. A tiny little scratch there, but you know, in a car of this age you really wouldn't worry about that sort of thing. I'm having to be really picky. Walking around, it's just gleaming in the sun. There is nothing else to point out. So a little bit of scratching on the end of the mirror there, and as I said, brand new tyres, brand new refurbished wheels, locking wheel nuts on it as well, and the key is inside the vehicle. New 12-volt battery in there, and yeah, nothing else to show you. It is in mint condition. So looking on the inside, really nice condition again. As you can see, doubled in touchscreen there. It's got the black interior, the seats are all fantastic. Just open up the rear. It looks like the rear is hardly ever being used. If you don't know, on these, they are only two-seater in the back because it's quite a narrow car, but the seats fold down and it's completely flat. They're actually very spacious inside these cars. And if the camera's picking this up in this bright sun, you can see they're completely flat load floor, and with these seats down you can fit quite a lot on the back. So here we have the charging cable, type 1 to type 2, that is brand new. And then here we have the portable charger, which allows you to charge the car on a normal 3-pin plug, and there's the other end that goes into the car. So while we're talking about charging, this has two charging ports. Let me just open up both flaps. So on this side of the car you have got your AC charger port, type 1. So this is what you use when you're charging at home. Charges at 16 amp, or you would use this when plugging in on a public fast charger. And then round this side we have got the DC 50 kilowatt CHAdeMO port. So this is your rapid charger port when you're plugging in at a motorway service station, when they've got those sort of Ecotricity rapid chargers, also in IKEA car parks, and plenty of others popping up now. And on a rapid charger at 50 kilowatt, you're going to charge this car in about 15-20 minutes. They've only got a 16 kilowatt battery, so they don't take too long to charge. So let's jump in. So inside here we have got two keys. One's a remote, one is a fixed. That's how they come from new. I'll stick the key in the ignition and start it up. And as we can see up there, the mileage is 51,796. And we've also got this Kenwood Garmin sat-nav touchscreen. That's just booting up. It has also got a rear camera on the back, so when you put it in reverse you can see what's behind your back bumper. And we have got sat-nav. We have also got radio, Bluetooth telephone. It's quite advanced really. It's got quite a lot of different things on there if I knew how to use it. So yeah, telephone, radio, sat-nav, and obviously the reversing camera. We've also got climate control, air conditioning and climate control. It's also got heated seats. So the advantage of heated seats in an electric car is it's far more efficient to heat the seats up to warm you rather than putting the heating on. So if it's not too cold, the heated seats work well, and then you don't need to have the heating on, because obviously the heating does draw quite a bit of power. So down here we've got electric mirrors, electric adjustable mirrors. They're also fold. There's a switch there to fold them in. They don't automatically fold when you lock the car as they do on the Ion and the C0, but they are folding. Obviously wipers. We've also got automatic lights, so they detect when the light level is down low and it will put the lights on automatically. So yeah, quite highly spec'd really. Electric windows all round. And the other thing with the i-MiEVs is they've got these two extra gears on the transmission. So you've got park, reverse, neutral and drive. But on the i-MiEV you also have a B and a C mode. So the B mode is for braking, so it gives you more regenerative braking, same as the B mode does in a Nissan Leaf. And the C mode is for comfort. Well, the manual calls it comfort. I've always called it cruise, but it's a lesser regen than standard drive. But to be honest, there isn't actually much difference in it. But yeah, the B mode is nice to increase your regen as you're coming up to junctions and traffic lights and the like. Then you can stick it into B mode. It slows the car down without touching the brakes, and then therefore you're recharging the battery and taking advantage of all that kinetic energy. So just show you paperwork wise, it's got two keys as I said. We've also got all the original handbooks. It's also got an alarm. It's got a Cobra alarm on it. There's all the handbooks for the Kenwood stereo. It's just got absolutely everything here. You'll use a manual, and here's your service manual. So it's all fully stamped up by Mitsubishi. The last Mitsubishi service was on the 19th of the 3rd 2018 at 50,075 miles. There's also stamps in there for bodywork inspections. So yeah, all really nicely stamped up. And then, as we can see here, no previous keepers. And the registration date is the 18th of the 3rd 2011. The MOT is valid until the 20th of March 2019. So these i-MiEVs have a height adjustable front seat. While I'm also here, I'll show you the foot well. The carpets are still like new underneath, which is rare. Normally they do wear out because the OEM mats don't cover those ridges, and they normally wear out. But this one has had aftermarket mats, cheapy mats, which are much bigger, and the mats have taken the wear. So I've never seen one with such good original carpets in, to be honest. So yeah, everything works as it should do. It's all faultless, really nice condition one. So this car is ready now. If you're interested, give me a call or email and I can deliver the car to you anywhere in the country. All my cars also come with a free installation of a wall charger, a 32 amp Rolex wall charger. There's certain conditions to that, all the information's on the website, but that is included in the price of the vehicle as long as you qualify for the i-MiEV grant. I'm not sure if I said before, but the vehicle has been polished and waxed, so a little bit of proof. You can see the beading there. It's all lovely and smooth and properly waxed.